you're going to live by faith, you have to often review and repeat to yourself the promises that you're supposed to live by. Especially when you're suffering or in self-denial, especially when it's hard. You can't just pick up the Bible for morning devotions and kind of forget about it. You got to repeat and love the promises of God. You got to live by the promises. You got to feed on them more than you feed on anything else. And in the New Living Translation, 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3, this is a glorious passage. By his divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. So who out there or who in this studio has an excuse to not live a godly life? He says, too hard for me to live a godly life. I got this going on, that going on. These people pressing in on me. I got physical problems. I got financial. Too hard for me to live a godly life. You're a liar. I'm a liar. If I say that, it's not true. God has given us everything we need, not only to live, but to live a godly life. Now, we have received all of this by coming to know him, the one who called us to himself by means of his marvelous glory and excellence. And because of his glory and excellence, he has given us great and precious promises. These are the promises that enable you to share his divine nature and escape the world's corruption caused by human desire. You with me on this? God has given you everything you need to live a godly life. Don't make excuses, even though it's hard. And because of his own glory and his excellence, not my glory, not your excellence, because of his, he's given us great and precious promises. And these promises enable us to share in his divine nature and escape all the garbage of the world and the corruption of the world that come from human sinful desires, and to live godly as we ought.